What secrets lay behind the glittering facade of the Palace of Versailles and the life of Louis XIV, France's most powerful king? In 1638, a child was born in Saint-Germain-en-Laye, destined to become one of Europe's most influential monarchs. Louis XIV grew from the young heir of a dying king into a ruler who would transform France. At just 4 years old, Louis XIV became king in 1643 after his father's death. The Fronde, a series of civil wars led by nobles, engulfed Paris in chaos. Young Louis watched as his mother, Anne of Austria, and her advisor, Cardinal Mazarin, fought to protect the throne. These experiences taught him the importance of centralizing power and managing rivals. In 1661, at 23, Louis took control of the monarchy and began dismantling the power structures that had challenged him. This marked the beginning of the Sun King's era, where every move was calculated to solidify his absolute rule. Louis' reign was marked by dramatic personal and political events. In 1667, he launched the War of Devolution, seizing the Spanish Netherlands and expanding French territory. By 1668, he had begun transforming Versailles from a hunting lodge into a grand symbol of his power. His personal life was equally dramatic. His affair with Louise de la Vallière began in 1667, and soon after Madame de Montespan became his official mistress, wielding considerable influence at court. Behind the glittering palace, dark secrets festered, culminating in the affair of the poisons in 1677, a scandal involving witchcraft and assassination plots against the king. Louis maintained control through covert strategies, including secret visits across France to gauge the state of his kingdom. In 1682, he relocated the royal court to Versailles, a strategic move to keep the nobility under his watchful eye. In 1685, Louis made a controversial decision by revoking the Edict of Nantes, which had granted religious tolerance to Huguenots. This move triggered persecution and drove skilled artisans away, weakening France internally. Louis's expansionist ambitions continued with the War of the Grand Alliance in 1688, where he faced a coalition of European powers. The war drained France's resources and concluded with the Treaty of Ryswick in 1697, which restored some territories but marked a retreat from aggressive policies. The early 1700s saw Louis continue to build Versailles' splendor while struggling with financial strain and maintaining his legacy. The War of Spanish Succession, beginning in 1701, sought to place his grandson Philip V on the Spanish throne, but ended in 1714 with the Treaty of Utrecht, which limited French influence. As Louis aged, the weight of his reign's costs became apparent. He died on September 1st, 1715, leaving behind a complex legacy of grandeur and turmoil. If you enjoyed this content, you might like this video on the entire history of Greece.